Have you ever felt trapped in a relationship that drains you emotionally? That's a sign of a toxic relationship. Now you may wonder, what exactly is a toxic relationship? Well, it's a relationship that consistently deprives you of your joy, your peace, and your energy. It's like a leech, sucking out your positivity and leaving you feeling drained. The sad reality is, many of us find ourselves in such relationships without realizing it. We become accustomed to the emotional drain, accepting it as a normal part of life. But it's not. It's important to recognize and escape from these toxic situations. Why is it important, you ask? Because you deserve a relationship that fuels your happiness, not one that drains it. You deserve a connection that respects and values you, not one that diminishes your worth. So, how do you identify if you're in a toxic relationship? Let's dive into it. Recognizing a toxic relationship is the first step towards breaking free. Let's delve into the common signs of a toxic relationship, signals that should never be ignored. One of the most prevalent signs is constant criticism. Now, we're not talking about constructive feedback here, but rather an endless onslaught of negative comments about you, your actions, or your ambitions. This criticism can be blatant or subtle, yet its impact is profound. It chips away at your self-esteem, leaving you doubting your own worth. Another red flag is a lack of respect. Respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. It's about acknowledging the other person's feelings, ideas, and boundaries. When respect is absent, it's replaced by dismissive behavior, belittling remarks, or even contemptuous attitudes. Without respect, the relationship becomes a battleground rather than a safe haven. The third sign to watch out for is controlling behavior. This might manifest in different ways, from dictating your choice of friends to monitoring your every move. A controlling partner doesn't trust you to make your own decisions. They might disguise their control as concern, but it's essential to understand that control is not care. It's a tool for power and dominance. It's also important to note that these signs aren't always obvious. They can be veiled in sweet words or grand gestures, making them even harder to spot. And sometimes we dismiss them, thinking they're part of the ups and downs of a relationship. But remember, a healthy relationship is built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. It's about two people supporting each other, celebrating their individuality, and growing together. It's about feeling safe, loved, and valued. Any relationship that lacks these fundamental elements should be examined closely. These red flags are warning signs. If you notice them, it's time to reconsider your relationship. It's not about pointing fingers or assigning blame. It's about recognizing the reality of your situation and taking the necessary steps towards a healthier, happier life. Identifying a toxic relationship is one thing, escaping it is another. And that's what we're going to talk about today, the process of detachment. Detachment is not a single step, but a journey. It's a series of actions that help you to distance yourself from a toxic relationship. The first of these is setting boundaries. This is about defining what's acceptable behavior and what isn't. It's about saying no when you need to, even when it's hard. It's about reclaiming your personal space and peace of mind. But setting boundaries is not always easy. It requires courage and conviction. And that's where the second step comes in, seeking support from friends and family. These are the people who care about you, who want the best for you. Let them in. Let them help. They can provide the strength you need when yours is waning. They can offer perspective when you're too close to see clearly. And then there's the third step, prioritizing self-care. This might sound cliché, but in the throes of a toxic relationship, it's easy to lose sight of your own needs. You may forget to eat properly, to sleep enough, to take time for yourself. But self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's what fuels your strength, your resilience. It's what helps you to maintain your sense of self amidst the chaos. And finally, remember that detachment is not about punishing the other person. It's about protecting yourself. It's about choosing your mental and emotional health over a relationship that drains you. It's about recognizing your worth and standing up for it. This process may seem daunting, but remember, every step you take is a step towards freedom, towards peace, towards a life that's truly yours. And most importantly, remember that it's okay to walk away. It's okay to choose yourself. It's okay to say, enough is enough. Remember, it's okay to walk away from a relationship that harms your mental well-being. Escaping a toxic relationship paves the way for healthier connections. It's like taking a breath of fresh air after being underwater for far too long. But what does a healthy relationship look like? And how can we cultivate these connections? First and foremost, a healthy relationship is built on a foundation of mutual respect. It's about valuing the other person's feelings, thoughts, and experiences as much as your own. It's about recognizing that everyone has their own unique journey and perspective. Respect isn't just about big decisions. It's also about the small day-to-day interactions that shape the overall dynamics of a relationship. Understanding, too, is a key pillar of healthy connections. It means being able to put yourself in the other person's shoes, to empathize with their feelings and perspectives. It's about accepting them for who they are, rather than trying to change them to fit your own expectations. After all, every individual is a unique tapestry of experiences, ideas, and emotions. But respect and understanding aren't enough on their own. A thriving relationship also requires mutual growth. This means encouraging each other's individual development and supporting each other's goals and ambitions. It's about growing together as two separate individuals and as a team. Now let's talk about communication and compromise. These aren't just fancy buzzwords. They're the lifeblood of any healthy relationship. Communication is about expressing your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly, and listening with empathy when the other person does the same. Compromise, on the other hand, is about finding a balance between two individuals' needs and desires. It's about working together to find solutions that respect both parties' feelings and perspectives. Bear in mind, every relationship is unique. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. It takes time, patience, and a lot of trial and error to build healthy connections. But the effort is worth it. Because at the end of the day, a healthy relationship isn't about perfection. It's about two individuals striving to understand, respect, and uplift each other despite their imperfections. Remember, a healthy relationship uplifts you. It doesn't drag you down. Breaking free from toxicity is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process, a testament to your resilience and strength. Recognizing a toxic relationship is the first significant stride, a step that brings you closer to the freedom you deserve. Escaping such relationships may seem daunting, but remember, you are not alone. You are strong, capable, and worthy of love and respect. It's important to understand that it's okay to seek help. Professional help can provide you with the tools you need to navigate this challenging journey. It can be a beacon guiding you towards healthier connections, towards relationships that uplift and nurture you rather than drain you. This journey is a path to self-discovery, self-love, and self-healing. It's a process that allows you to reclaim your life, your happiness, your peace. Remember, you deserve relationships that bring joy, not pain. It's your journey to self-healing, and you are in control.